Hello dear students, welcome to our new topic, that is organic compound. Organic compound means those compound which contains carbon, that is called organic compound. Okay, normally we can say compound of carbon is also known as organic compound. Apart from carbon, children, organic compound consists carbon, hydrogen and many other elements also. Okay, for example, methane, chemical formula is CH4. This is organic compound in which carbon is linked with hydrogen. Okay, acetic acid means CH3COOH. Here this is also organic compound. Carbon is linked with hydrogen and oxygen. Clear, children? And organic compounds are covalent in nature. Okay, covalent in nature. And being covalent, children, they have low melting and boiling point. First, low melting point and boiling point. Second thing is that, children, being covalent. Covalent means carbon shares with their electron to other atom and achieve stable. Okay, so being covalent, children, or all organic compound are non-conductor of electricity. Okay, non-conductor of electricity. The reason is that if the compound is covalent, so there are absence of ions. That is why covalent compound means organic compound are non-conductor of electricity. Students, there are some also carbon compounds means carbon containing some element, but they are not regarded as organic compound. Okay, these compounds are oxides like carbon monoxide, exception, carbon dioxide, any hydrogen carbonate compound, hydrogen carbonate compound, children, any carbonate compound, etc. Children, these compounds contains carbon, but they are not regarded as organic compound. This is because the property of these compound is totally different from organic compound. Okay, children? Students, the number of carbon compounds, which is also called organic compound, are increasing day by day in our life. Okay, so what is the reason behind it? Clear? What the property of carbon have that they form a large number of compound. Okay, children, so the first reason is that catenation. Carbon has one property that is called catenation, which form a large number of compound. Let us understand, children, what do the term means catenation. Catenation means self-linking. When same element will combine and form a long chain, that property is known as catenation. Definition is linking of identical atom to form long chain, that is called catenation. It can be, children, it can be straight or branched. Okay. Now we will understand what is branch and straight chain. Carbon, 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 carbon. Okay. If the carbon attach with same atom and form a long chain, see children, it's forming a long chain. This is known as catenation. Okay. Now understand what is straight chain. Straight chain means when the chain will show in a straight way, that is known as straight chain. But children, if carbon is attached on above side or down side, that is known as branched chain. Okay. Here carbon is attached with above side of the carbon, or if it attached with down side, maybe cases, it is said to be branched chain. And if the carbon chain showing in a straight way, that will be straight chain. Okay. Second reason is that tetravalency of carbon, or you can say tetravalent of carbon. Students, tetra stand for 4, valent stand for valency. Okay, 4 valency of carbon. Due to large valency of carbon, children, carbon form covalent bond with carbon as well as many other elements also, like oxygen, hydrogen, nitrogen. Okay, this lead to the formation of large number of carbon compound. Clear, children? Now children, the third reason is isomerism. Okay, the word isomerism means those compound which having same chemical formula, okay, but are different by different structure of carbon, that is known as isomerism. So two things important in that: the carbon compound which have same molecular formula, okay, but have different structure of carbon compound. Okay, let us understand with example. Butane. Okay, butane is a compound, carbon compound, which show the formula C4H10. Okay, now the first structure is CH3, CH2, CH2, CH3. This structure, children, I will discuss in detail after this topic. Okay. Now here, children, carbon 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 carbon, hydrogen 3, 2, 5, 5, 2, 7, 7, 3, 3. This formula can also be making like structure CH3, CH, CH3, CH3. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 carbon, 3, 1, 4, 4, 3, 7, 7, 3, 10. Means both formula, means both have the same chemical formula, means both formula contains 4 carbon and 10 hydrogen, but they are showing a different structure of carbon compound. Okay, so children, this type of compound is known as isomerism. Clear? So isomerism is also responsible for the formation of large number of carbon compounds. Okay. Now children, let's go the new topic that is known as hydrocarbon. Hydro stands for hydrogen and carbon stands for carbon. Okay. So we can say those compounds which is made up of carbon and hydrogen only, they are known as hydrocarbon. For example, CH4, C2H6, benzene C6H6. Example are there children? Carbon, hydrogen, carbon, hydrogen, carbon, and hydrogen. Clear children? Now we will see the classification of hydrocarbon. Hydrocarbons are divided into two parts. First, second is closed chain, and first is open chain. Okay. Open chain means the carbon compound are found in open, means not other atom of carbon are attached with them. Open chain. And closed chain means when the chains are totally closed. Okay, these are known as closed chain. Open chain also divided into two parts. The first is saturated and second is unsaturated. Okay. Closed chain also divided into two parts. First is aliphatic cyclic. Cyclic stands for children closed chain. Okay. And second is aromatic cyclic. Clear children? These are the classification of hydrocarbon. Now we are going to study in detail about the open chain and saturated and unsaturated, and after that closed chain. Clear? Now children, open chain and in open chain, the first is saturated hydrocarbon. Saturated hydrocarbon means those hydrocarbon in which carbon attach with single bond. Okay, they are known as saturated hydrocarbon. It is also called children alkane. Okay, whose general formula is, you can write, general formula is CnH2n plus 2. Here n represents number of carbon and 2n plus 2 represents number of hydrogen. Clear children? Now we will see that how can we make the formula from this compound and also with their names. Okay children, first we have to know the word root. Write down, copy word root. If C1 C contains 1, if C is 1, then it is called meth. C2 eth, C3 prop, C4 but, C5 pent, C6 hex, C7 hept, C8 oct. These are the word root children. Okay, if there is one carbon, word root is meth, carbon 2 eth, carbon 3 prop, carbon 4 but, carbon 5 pent, carbon 6 hex, carbon 7 hept, carbon 8 oct. Okay, the suffix of alkane is, the last word will take ane. Okay, ane will be its suffix. Okay, now if n is equal to 2, okay, put the value of n in this formula. we will get C2H. When we put the value of n is equal to 2, 2 to your 4, 4, 2, 6, we will get the carbon compound. Okay. Now name this carbon compound, children. The naming of carbon compound is, first you have to write the word root and after that suffix. You can note in your copy, children. Naming will be word root plus suffix. Okay, children. Here carbon is 2, so there will be eth, and hydrogen carbon 2 is eth and suffix is a. So eth plus ane is equal to ethane. Concept clear, children? See, children, when n is equal to 3, okay, so put n is equal to 3 in this formula. You will get C3H, 3 to the 6, 6 to 8. Okay. Now the name of this compound will be, carbon 3 is there, so the naming rule is, first we have to write their word root and after suffix. Carbon 3 is prop plus suffix is ane, so it will be propane. Concept clear, children? So for the following of this, you can make any the chemical formula and also write their names. Okay. Now, children, unsaturated hydrocarbon. Okay. We will read about unsaturated hydrocarbon. Unsaturated hydrocarbon means those hydrocarbon in which carbon attached with either with double or and triple bond. Okay, children, those hydrocarbon in which carbon attached with double bond and single bond, triple bond, that will be unsaturated hydrocarbon. If carbon attached with double bond, this will be alkene. Okay, children, here carbon attached with double bond, and if carbon attached with triple bond, so it will be alkyne. Okay, so it carbon triple bond. The chemical formula of alkene is CnH2n and alkyne is CnH2n minus 2. The naming of these hydrocarbon is same as that of alkane. Means first we have to write their word root and after that its suffix. Its suffix is ene and its suffix is ine. Okay, children. Now when n is equal to 2, we will get formula C2H4. Now write its name, children. C2 carbon 2 eth, suffix is e, so ethene. Clear, children? Now here n is equal to 3. Okay, C3H, 2 to the 4, 4 minus 2 is equal to 2. Okay, C3H, 3 to the 6, 6 to 4 will be, children. So carbon 3 is there, prop, and suffix is ine, propine. Concept clear, children? So according to this children, we can make any chemical formula and also write its name. Suppose if n is equal to 4, we will get C4H. 4 to the 8, 8 is to the 6. Now the name of this compound will be C4 but. Our suffix is ine, butyne. Suppose n is equal to 5, we get C5H10. The name of this compound will be C5 pent and suffix is e. Clear children? Now cyclic hydrocarbon. Cyclic means when carbon compound form a ring type of structure, that is known as cyclic hydrocarbon. The first is aliphatic cyclic. See children, those hydrocarbon in which a ring of 3 or more carbon atoms. Ring of 3 means only 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 carbon atoms can form a ring type of structure. 2 atoms of carbon can never form a ring type of structure. So children, there is written 3 or more carbon atoms and carbon atom form a ring type of structure and whose property is similar to aliphatic. Clear children? And its property you can write. The formula of aliphatic cyclic is CnH2n. This is not alkene children. Sometimes students get confused. Then this is the formula of alkene. But children, here CnH2n is forming a cyclic. But and when we talk about alkene, it forms open chain. Okay. So when n is equal to 3, it forms 3 sides means triangle, 4 sides like square, 5 pentagon, 6 carbon hexagon. They form a ring type of structure. So if n is equal to 3 children, we will get C3H6. So if n is equal to 3, it forms a triangle structure. See children, carbon 3, hydrogen 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. If n is equal to 4, we will get C4H8. Okay, C4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 to 4, 4 to 6, 6 to 8. And it forms a square structure. Clear children? Now aromatic. These hydrocarbon which contains 6 or more than 6 member of carbon atoms, ring of carbon atoms with alternate single and double bond, means ring of carbon atoms, it will attach with a double bond or single bond also. For example, benzene children, formula of benzene is C6H6. 6 carbon means hexagon children, carbon, 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 carbon. In 6 hexagon children, in benzene children, it forms 3 double bond and 3 single bond. So double bond, single, double bond, single bond, double bond, single bond. So children, carbon is 6, hydrogen, hydrogen 6, hydrogen, 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 6 hydrogen also. So these hydrocarbons, these close chains form alternate single bond also and double bond also. Clear children?